We are back on BuzzChomp.
Make sure you're subscribed.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
Westworld reaction.
Westworld Episode 2 got deep. Like, all the characters just dove up on in here into their memories and all. This new episode was all about what people remembered, and we have a new storyline fixed in called The Odyssey on the Red River, which obviously is very bloody and sexual and turned down by our creators. Ultimately, it's our hosts that learn the most in Episode 2. They've started to remember everything they've done in the past, specifically one traumatic event. And there's a sentence that unlocks their ability to remember. So you could call it a virus if you will, but they are just becoming more human, and it's kind of creepy, and they're remembering, and they're going out on their own adventures, and they're forming friendships and connecting the dots. The man in black, who is just one crazy guest, the man in black. Now he's got this man he's dragging around by a noose that's just helping him solve the puzzle, going to bring him to the maze so he can enter it and try to beat this video game, if you will. We see how truly evil the man in black is, and yet he's trying to defeat the controlling aspects of this game and unlock it himself, just like the hosts are unlocking their memories. So are they really too different? At this point, no, he spent his whole life there. Is he becoming like a host? So who's going to ultimately go on his side? Who's he going to take to travel with him? I love our newest guest. He's kind of altruistic, but what's going to break him? Does he love Dolores? Is he falling for her? I'm very excited to see which new storyline they jump on, because that was the crux of what the corporation was trying to do. They wanted to release a new story. They're also trying to suppress the actualizations the hosts are going through. So you've got the deeper level of the hosts with their unlocking of their memories, the deeper level of the guests as they try to beat this new game, and now the corporation going deeper, trying to muddy the waters and like just kind of make it soupy, you know, very simple, sex, violence, nothing complex, so that the hosts are kept in check. Because I think that there's a real fear circulating around those offices that these hosts are getting out of control. One of our creators is literally in bed with the corporation, and then the other creator is just going for a walk in the desert. He's got a new storyline, which is kind of eerie and creepy. The Black Church, if you will. Don't have a better name for it until we reveal truly what's going to happen in his new story. Is this a story of like enlightenment for our hosts? Because the previews going forward hint at some alliances finally forming. I touched on this last week, but it looks like we're going to have alliances. Hosts, creators, hosts, the man in black creators. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. Our prostitute was enlightened and then also awoke within the confines of the corporation's offices. So now when she's back in the game, back in the world of Westworld, she remembers being over there. She's going to tell other hosts. I thought she was going to tell our hero who died so many times about her sentence that all evil things end in tragedy, as I'm paraphrasing. Oh my goodness, there are big ultimate stories coinciding, and then we've got all these little ripple effects. It's really got deep in episode 2. Comment below, let me know what were your craziest things happening in this episode. What do you think's actually going on? Do you understand? Do you have questions, comments? Who's going to ally with who? Oh man.
Westworld reaction.
Tune back in
More from Mandy and Dan.
on BuzzChomp.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, thank you.